Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of December reading for you all. December 16th through the 31st reading for Capricorn. How are you all today? I am doing great. I hope you are too. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. I hope everybody has a happy birthday. Some of you guys are having a birthday coming up. Hope everybody has a great one. I've already meditated on the cards, you all, before I start the video. And it does take me just a minute, so please be patient with me. Cards that we're using today are the Thelema Tarot, if I can talk, Spirit Messages Oracle, and the Angel Answer Oracle cards. We're going to try some new cards for you all today. Hope you guys like them. This one right here. Now we just gotta let them pop out. There's one. There's the other. Can you guys believe it's the end of December already? Crazy, right? Okay, let's see what we got. Five of Cups. The Sun card. Three of Cups. Make sure they're straight. Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. You're clarifying the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Listen to your intuition. Take action. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. So I'm going by a couple of these cards over here along with some of the tarot cards. And it makes me feel like that for some of you guys, you may be getting, hold on, let me think of the way to word this. I kind of feel like that there's something going on in your life that makes you feel like you're either being pushed around, you're being taken advantage of, You're being taken for granted, possibly. And it's one of those things that you don't deserve, that you don't appreciate, and you don't need it right at this moment. But for some reason, and it could be anything from people at your work, your co-workers, your bosses, your family members, your friends, your home life. It's going to be different for everyone, but I feel like it's more at your job or at your employment, or the people that are jealous of you and your work ethic, of your abilities, and of your natural way of doing things, if that makes any sense. Because I know for a fact that Capricorn is one of the signs that doesn't get a lot of credit for what they do, how they do it, your intelligence, your way of thinking. And sometimes people try to take it from you. They try to, hold on. Let me think of how I'm trying to say this. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys want to do everything right. And in that, you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to protect. You are down to earth. You're very kind and caring and loving, and you just try to do everything the right way. You teach yourself if you need to know something. And you're great at a lot of different things, not just one thing in particular. And sometimes when you have people around you, they get a little jealous of that. Sometimes it's a lot jealous of that. Sometimes it's just because of the way you handle yourself. It's the way you deal with situations. It's the way you talk. It's the way you use your intelligence. And when you have a combination of all of that, people around you get intimidated. So in that, they try to put you down. They try to hurt you. They try to belittle you and make you kind of like they are. You know what I mean? In a bad way, kind of. It's almost like that they're like, okay, well, you do this too good, or I'm jealous of you because you have more talent than I do. I'm going to take that job from you. I'm going to take that credit that you just did. I'm going to actually put you down and stomp on you a few times and throw you under the bus, just like this Ten of Swords says. And I'm going to do this to you, and you're going to deal with it. And you're like, oh, no, I ain't. No, I ain't. So here's the Seven of Wands. Here's the stand your ground. You know, here's the Page of Pentacles. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. These are new cards. I'm sorry. They're flying all over the place. But it just makes me feel like this is you guys standing up for yourself. This is you guys saying, you know what? Wait a minute. That was my job and I did it. That was my information that you just took and you took credit for it. That was my project that I just finished, and for some reason you took it from me. Whatever it is, it's almost like these people are so jealous and so intimidated by your intelligence and by the way you think and the way you deal with things that they're trying to take it from you. And you're not going to have it. And that's good, honestly. Because there's nothing that makes me madder than when somebody tries to steal you, what you've done, what your job has been, what you have accomplished in your life. But because you've done all of that, you've sat back quietly. You have taught yourself in a lot of different ways. Because you guys want to know these things Other people are too lazy to figure things out, to teach themselves. They just assume somebody else do it for them and then they take the credit. That makes me mad. I'm sorry. I get all excited sometimes, but look at these cards. I just said all of that and I just need to stop because just the way I feel about it just gets me angry almost. But here's the good news, you guys. You guys see this Sun card. You see this Three of Cups. You see this Hope card. This Ace of Swords. You guys are standing your ground. You're sticking up for what you believe in and what's right, and your work ethics and your family and your situation, whatever it is. You're standing here and you're like, you ain't doing that to me again. I've already learned from that. So as we get older and we start realizing that people don't necessarily always have our back, especially when they're supposedly friends of ours somehow, some way, you start realizing what you need to do, how you need to handle it. And then you have this clarity card, which is this Ace of Swords. This is a clarity moment for you guys. You guys are like, something just snaps like that. And you're like, I gotta either deal with this in a different way. Possibly a truth comes out for you guys to where somebody that you work with comes up to you and says, hey, do you know so-and-so just took the credit for that job you just finished? And you're like, what? And it's almost like a clarity moment. It's almost like the truth coming out. It's almost like you guys saying, you know what, I've got to deal with this in a different way. I've got to handle this in a whole new way of thinking. I'm going to, hold on, let me think of how to word this. You don't always have to be nasty or mean or spiteful. You guys don't necessarily like to be that way. Not that you can't be that way, but sometimes you just kill them with kindness. You know, the old saying goes. So I believe that in the long run, even though you're feeling like this and you're like, how dare that person do that to me? Or how dare they take the credit for something that I did? How dare they put me down when all I'm doing is trying my hardest to finish this project or to deal with the situation at hand? And then all of a sudden it's going to be like something opens up and you're going to know exactly how to deal with it, how to handle it, what to say about it, and you're not going to belittle yourself like they are. You're not going to put yourself way down here. You're going to be an adult about it. You're going to handle it in a way with grace and with love and with kindness. And that will really get their goat, as my mom used to say. Oh, that's so cute. Hold on just a second, okay? You know, you have this listen to your intuition, and because the card's there, I have to say it. Anytime that you are making choices, making decisions, taking different paths in life, your intuition and your gut and your instincts are going to help you and point you in the right direction if you'll listen to it. And you guys already know that, though. It's not like you don't know that. But then I have this take action. So it kind of makes me feel like that the people or the person or the situation that has been putting you down is definitely coming to an end. Now, for some of you guys, it's been a rough road. Some of you guys may not like your job very much anymore because of this person or this situation or this boss or this friend, so to speak, right? So it makes me feel like that this is coming to an end, and this nonsense is just, it's not going to be around very much longer. If you guys are dealing with this right now, I think that it's coming to an end. I think you guys are going to take action. You're going to stand your own ground. You're going to stick up for yourself. You're going to say what you need to say in the best way possible. That's where your intuition comes in. That's where your inner guidance comes in. That's where when you guys bite your tongue a little bit, you guys can be above the person that's treating you like this, or the situation, or the job, or whatever it is. I feel like it's more co-workers and people that you deal with, that you have to deal with, more than I feel like it's family. I mean, it could be family members, or it could be, friends treating you like this, but I don't see that very much. But I do see the Sun card. I do see the Three of Cups. I see the Page of Pentacles, that basically might be a message coming in for some of you guys. And sometimes that's this clarity moment. Sometimes somebody at work might say to you, hey, just like I said earlier, hey, did you realize that so-and-so took your credit for this job that you just busted your butt to do? And you're like, what? So that might be a message coming in for you guys. So you guys have this clarity moment, this truthful moment, this moment that you're going to be like, okay, I got to deal with this in a different way. I've got to handle this in a much, in a better way than I want to. If that makes any sense. You're going to bite your tongue, you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to be a better person than they are. So that's how I feel with this, you all. I really do. All right, give me just a minute, okay? Pentacles are an earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then you have a Knight of Wands down here, a fire sign, which may be the culprit. May be a male or female that you're dealing with, that may be not being very nice. Fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. May not be that person at all, but it could be your energy and your fire and your passion and your you're going to handle it in a better way than ever, which even makes them look even worse. It might be something so simple and so small, but because it may have been happening for a while, it just really gets under your skin. Because after, you can take it and take it and take it, and then after a while you're like, come on, really? I'm too old for this nonsense. So I have a feeling this pentacle up here is the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. It's definitely you and your energy and your feelings and your groundedness and down to earth and practical way of thinking and doing everything in a really good, slow, you see everything, you do everything that you can in the best way possible, which is why people are jealous of you guys. Then you have the Seven of Wands saying that you're standing your ground. Sometimes this is life experiences, you all. Sometimes these are just things that you have to go through. But it looks like to me that you're actually getting things thrown at you. You're getting people picking on you. No, I shouldn't say it like that. Almost makes me feel like when I said that, like we're kids and we're not. But it's almost like that you're standing your ground. You know what's right. You're standing up for your home, for your job, for your work ethic, for your family, whatever it is. And then you have stand your ground over here as well. So it just makes me feel like that there's something going on that makes you all feel defensive. And it could be because of this nonsense, because of just the aggravation and the stress and the people stabbing you in the back, and it could have been going on for quite some time. But it's coming to an end. It could possibly be over this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. It Could be a child of yours, doing something too, but I don't feel that as much as I feel a coworker. But it could be. It could be different for everybody. This may not be the person at all that's hurting you. This could be your energy and your passion that's going to take over and say, you know what? I need to stick up for myself in a different kind of a way. I feel like with this Pentacle sign, this could be a child of yours as well, but it could be a message coming in, because I can see this truth and this clarity coming out. Something that you may not have known, or something that's going to change your mind in the way you deal with things or the way you handle things. Because you're going to be a bigger person than this person that's up here. And then I have this Three of Cups. You're celebrating. This is a great card of just saying celebration and joy and energy and all kinds of really good stuff. It can go in many different directions. Could be parties that you guys may be going to with this. It could be you guys going to holiday parties this time of the year, or to your family's gatherings, for Christmas or the holidays and things like that. New Year's maybe. Then I have this Sun card that tells me that everything's going to be okay for you guys. That this is actually, if you are in this predicament, try to handle it in the best way that you know how. Try to be the better person if you can. Try to stick up for what you believe in, stick up for your rights, and stick up for your work ethic or your family or your the situation, whatever's going on right now. But try to do it in a gentle kind of way, okay? Because that's going to make you even the better person overall in general. Because you're happy right here. Everything, to me, it looks like, even if you are going through nonsense, it's all working out. It's all going to be, you're going to be happy by the end of this month in my eyes. And if it's not by the end of this month, I think it's going to be by the beginning of next month, in January. It's time to take action, you guys, especially if you're getting walked on. Especially if you're being stabbed in the back and people are just being mean. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see that you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So it makes me feel like that there is something going on for some of you guys. Maybe not for all of you. And it may not be it may be smaller for some people than it is other people. But then I have this stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So every once in a while, we do have to stand our own ground. But I do believe it's all in the way you handle it. So if possible, try to be the better person, okay? I think that's important here. I really do. And I think you guys will. I think overall in general, if you guys are going through this, whether it be a relationship or work or co-workers, friends, families, kids, parents, whatever it is, I think by the end of this month, beginning of next month, you're going to see a big difference. It's going to, I don't know if these people are going to retire, get away, get another job, if they're going to go to a different department, if you're going to go to a different department, there's something that makes me feel like that this is not going to be an issue very much longer. But I would like to see you guys handle it in a really good way, okay? All right, you all. This is your second half of December reading for Capricorn. I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. I hope everybody has Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy Birthday, okay? And I will see you guys next year. Take care, and I will see you soon.